Hello Aquarius, how are you guys doing today? Today we are talking about advice which will help you in 2020. This is a fairly timeless reading. It does apply to the year 2020, but whether you stumble upon this in January or September, I hope the information presented in this reading will allow you to reach your goals. This reading is for Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you don't know what that means, I will leave a link to a calculator down below where you can look up what your Sun, Moon, and Rising signs are. So without further ado, let's get into this tarot reading. So today we are asking the cards. I haven't even asked you yet. We'll see if that comes back out. Today we are asking the cards about advice for Aquarius for 2020. What kind of guidance can be given? What kind of advice? What does Aquarius need to know for the upcoming year? Thank you. Empress. Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords. And the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So with these first two cards, the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, I'm really saying that this year is going to be about you accepting your divine feminine and you embracing who you are. Now, this doesn't mean that you are a woman. You can be a man watching this as well. But it's about embracing those feminine aspects of you. And flaunting and, being, not necessarily flaunting, but, just embracing who you are and not being afraid to show it. It's interesting because we've got this peacock here, and these colorful peacocks are actually the males of the species, but they have such beautiful feathers, and you think so many people are able to think of what a beautiful peacock display looks like, when they've got their tails fanned out and standing upright, and it's just like, wow, that is so incredibly beautiful. It is amazing what nature is capable of. And it's about, people look at peacocks and they think that that's probably a girl because of just, it's beautiful and all this. Like, a lot of people think that those are female peacocks, but they're not. They're actually the males, and it's actually like a courting display. So it's about embracing who you are, your beauty, your strengths, your quirks that make you who you are, and really taking those strengths and helping you move forward and progress through this next stage of life. With the Empress here, this could also indicate that if you are wanting to get pregnant, or if you are pregnant and you're wanting to start a family, this could be a very good year for you. But this could also be advice that if you do not want to start a family in 2020, make sure you're taking the necessary precautions, okay? With the Four of Swords, the Four of Swords is, it's about rest, relaxation, contemplation. The expression, like, to sleep on it. That's what this gentleman is doing. He's got 3 swords above him, which are things that he has accomplished. And he's got this other sword underneath, and he's sleeping on it. He is making sure that he knows what he wants to do, how he wants to get there, and, just kind of setting a plan in place to be able to achieve these goals. He's reflecting upon his strength. He's reflecting upon his strength, his beauty inside and out, and understanding how this will help him move forward. With the Two of Pentacles here, this is a decision that you are going to have to make this year. This is about your priorities. It is about your time management skills. It's about choosing what you want to focus on in the moment and making sure that you're not getting distracted by other things. Like this gentleman, he's got his Two Pentacles, which he is focused on right now, and his gaze is actually really strong towards this one. But if you look in the background, you know, we've got this boat, we've got a dolphin, like there's all sorts of things that could distract him. And I feel like this year may be full of distractions, especially like creative ideas. And so while you're on the path to where you want to go, don't be distracted by the other things. I have a feeling you guys are the creative type. So when you have sat down and you've made a plan, like, okay, this is what I need to do in order to reach this goal, don't get distracted by other ideas. I mean, sure, you can take these other ideas and you can implement them into your plan, but don't get completely sidetracked by something popping up. You know, like, don't get distracted by the shiny thing, or I think of the squirrel from the movie Ice Age with, like, nut, you know, and he's always going after the nut in the different scenes, you know, like you can't be distracted and always going after something new. And I think a lot of that has to come down to this Empress and Queen of Pentacles energies. This is about understanding who you are and where you want to go and why you want to go there, so that when these distractions do come up, you are able to be like, no, this is what I want to do. Like, sure, let's try and implement them, but this is the game plan. This is what I have been working towards. And, you know, just don't let your creative energies throw you off the path, okay? Any advice for Aquarius for 2020? Any advice? What does Aquarius need to know? Thank you. Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realm. Okay. Yeah, that's telling me that there are people here to help you. There are, you know, they might not be of this earthly realm, but they are here to guide you and to help you. They might also be the ones who are kind of triggering these ideas. So when you're getting downloads or, you know, kind of guidance from a different realm, I'm not saying to ignore it. They are helpers, and this information is valuable to you, but just keep in mind that you have this plan, and this plan is also valuable, and it's about merging the two in a way that doesn't get you off track. So then we also have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So this card really speaks with the Council of Light as well. It's about listening to this information that you're being given. This information also might help you to understand this aspect of yourself, this divine feminine that I was speaking of earlier. We also have information about the Soul Tribe. So this could be, you know, connecting with like-minded people who are going to help you along this journey. With this Four of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, this could also be, you know, if you have the opportunity to take a class, or to do like a mastermind is more what I'm seeing. you know, kind of like a convergence of like-minded people coming together and being able to discuss ideas and discuss philosophies and information and just enjoying each other's company on a more intense kind of level too. Like, it's not about just getting together and having coffee. It's about really like deeply connecting on topics that you really enjoy talking about. And I'm hearing, you know, very spiritual topics as well. Let's see, any other advice for Aquarius? Any guidance for Aquarius? Any advice? So I keep like being really drawn to this card. So I feel like there's more about this I need to say. And the fact that, you know, the first line, like, it's all coming together. I think part of your trial in 2020 is going to be really believing in yourself. When you're close to manifestation, when you're close to reaching your dreams, sometimes a lot of negative things can come towards you and you feel like, oh my God, it's not working. You know, like, am I even on the right path? Should I give up? A lot of the times those negative things are indications that, yes, it is coming. These little trials are showing that it's just testing to make sure that you are ready for something bigger to arrive. So when you're focusing here, you know, you can maybe even ask for signs. Say like, is this decision that I'm making the right one? Can you give me a sign? You can even ask for something specific. You know, ask for guidance when you're feeling down and like feeling like something isn't in place, something's out of alignment. Then this might also be a reflection of going into meditation and asking for that guidance. Okay, but it is all coming together, and so I'm feeling like having a level of trust this year that the universe has your back and that the universe is working for you and not against you will be very, very positive for your mental state this year. Just trusting in that. Okay, so now, yeah, see, they knew I had something else to say. Treasure Island. Interesting. That card's been popping up a lot. Yeah, Treasure Island is just, it's about like when things will start coming to you, because they will. It's this treasure, it's on the back of a turtle, okay? So what this is telling me is that you don't have to go seeking this treasure. You are doing the right things, and this treasure is coming for you or coming to you. But remember that turtles are not the fastest animals in the ocean. They're not the fastest creatures. So it may take time for this to come to you, but it is coming. It's coming with love and with abundance. And just remember that you are deserving, but you have to be there to receive that message. If you're distracted, you might not. I was going to say, if you're distracted, you might not receive this message. But at the same time, it's interesting, the imagery here, because he's looking at these pentacles, but this turtle would be coming from the sea. So it's about not being distracted by this boat or this dolphin, and also not being so focused on the goal. It's about letting go as well and understanding that, yes, it is coming for you. So it's about taking actions, not being distracted by the other things, but still being willing to receive the message when it arrives, you know? So not so set on this is how things are going to happen that you miss the messenger. One more card, please, for Aquarius. Thank you. Come to the edge. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, come to the edge. And is this gentleman here in the Two of Pentacles not at the edge? He's at the edge of the ocean, awaiting. Yeah. So it's about, you know what, it's about getting out of your comfort zone too. You know, if you stay where you're comfortable and back away from the edge, then you might miss these messengers, and you might miss experiences that are going to help you grow and become the person that you need to be this year. If you're not willing to come to the edge physically and spiritually, then you might miss these intuitive hits. So it's about balancing these actions that you're taking in the earthly realm and also trusting in your spiritual side, your spiritual self, trusting who you are deep down inside. So you need to come to the edge. You need to come out of your comfort zone to really make things happen in 2020. When we are uncomfortable, that is when we are growing. It's not about being stagnant in experiences and decisions of the past. It's about taking actions to move forward. And really, you see she's tossing all these love hearts. So it's about taking the actions that you need and embracing the opportunities and embracing the moments and really approaching this cycle of your life with love and gratitude. And you know, it's love and gratitude really for yourself is what I'm seeing here. It is about embracing who you are and trusting that you are worthy of whatever it is that you are reaching for this year. Okay? So that is my advice for 2020 for Aquarius. If you liked this reading, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Love, light, and happiness to all of you. Have a fantastic day. Bye.